guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I am so excited because we have the new MACHINA palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. This is an extra special palette because this palette was created alongside Maggie, the owner of Blend Bunny, her father, and her father has sadly passed on. He didn't get to live to see this fully completed, but he definitely had a voice and an opinion when it came to the shades and the shade names that are in this palette. I believe he got to see the artwork on the cover. I think it is so beautiful, and what a gorgeous tribute to one of your parents. Let's take a peek inside this palette, and I want to thank Maggie for sending me this palette in PR. So when we open up this palette, you see that you are getting 24 different shadows. Now in here you're going to have a mixture of traditional shimmers, duochromes, mattes, and I believe there is like one or two multi-chromes in here. I know this doesn't follow, in a way it does follow, let me rephrase, in a way it does follow the typical Blend Bunny layout, in that you have like a shimmer and then it goes from light to medium to deep with the mattes. Now over here in the next column, it starts with the lighter matte, medium, deep matte, and then it ends with the shimmer at the bottom. And it does it that way for every other column, making it very user-friendly just to go down your column and use the shades if you do not prefer to mix around the palette. Now the palette is inspired by Maggie's father's love for tech and AI and all of that stuff. Just how, and we can see this, guys, we can see it, we hear it on the news, we read about it, how technology has just kind of taken over. And you know, the whole trend with AI, I'm a little scared about that one, but it's the combination of robot into man, and that is why we're getting like the grays over here that represent the machine, and that's why we're getting like the lighter pink tones, peachy tones that are supposed to represent human, and then they come together and create this beautiful MACHINA palette. Now, MACHINA is in Latin. I am Hispanic, so if I was going to pronounce it in Spanish, I'd say Machina, and that's originally how I was going to pronounce it, but I did DM Maggie over there on Instagram and asked her, what is the proper pronunciation for this palette? And so she told me, love the cover art. I do also want to let you know some exciting news. I was given an affiliate code, a discount code for you guys. So now my code Steff will save you 10% off your next Blend Bunny Cosmetics order. That code is new. That code was created for me like a day or two ago. So I'm really excited for this one. I'll be creating 3 looks for you guys. If it is your first time here on my channel, I just want to say hello and welcome to all of you. My name is Steff, and I love trying out new makeup. I am primarily a new makeup review channel, but I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking videos, all that good stuff. If that sounds great to you, I want to invite you to become part of our makeup family. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button and hit the bell next to it. That way you can be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you're a fan of Blend Bunny Cosmetics, please give this video a thumbs up before you go. As usual, I'll have everything that I'm wearing linked and listed in the description box. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me on my channel. I am wearing a couple other Blend Bunny products on my face. I'm wearing the Bare Cheeks palette, the red blush that's in there, and then I'm wearing one of their liquid lipsticks right here from a previous collection. This one is called what is it? Get paid? No, I don't know. It's hard to see. Oh my God, maybe I need glasses, but something paid. I'll have everything linked in the description box. I do want to mention that this palette drops on December the 1st at 11 AM CST. All of those details will be included in the description box of today's video. Let's get started, guys. If y'all want to see the 3 looks I'm about to create with the MACHINA palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, keep on watching. Okay, so where do we want to start? I love the inclusion of like the gray, black, like blue gray shades over here. And then of course we have these fun pops of color. I also want to mention I'm going to compare this palette to a couple others that I have in my stash. That way it'll help you make some good buying decisions if you choose to pick this one up. So let's see, I think I want to do something with the gray and the white and this blue over here. So I think I'm going to work with the white first, then I'm going to work into the blue, and then I'm going to work my way into these shades right here. So the white is called Precision and the light blue is called AI. And I'm taking the shade on a Game Beauty E01. I'm really just going to focus this on the inner corner. That is a very, very pigmented white shade and I love it. Now on my second Game Beauty E01, I'm going in with the light blue shade called AI, and you'll notice I'm just going to do like this stamping motion right up here in the crease, kind of bring it outwards as well, just so that we can get the maximum payoff and pigment. Now I'm going to go into this blue gray shade. This one is called Circuit. And I'm taking this on a BK211 and I'll focus this right out here. Ooh, that is a very pigmented shade. Okay, so I'm loving the blend that I'm getting from this palette. Now I think it's time we go in with the shimmer. And I don't want to just stick to like this column. I think I want to come, actually, you know what? They've been talking a lot about Cyborg. Maggie in particular, she said that this is a really special shade. So what I think I'm going to do, yeah, I guess I'll go in with Cyborg just to try it out, see what it's all about. Taking Cyborg on a damp Morphe M124. I believe this is one of the duo or multi-chromes. That is so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that beautiful shine. Now, I'm kind of changing my mind on that matte gray shade. Ooh, I love it. That looks stunning. I actually think I want to do something purple. So I think I'm going to go in with this one, E-Note. I'm using a BH Cosmetics pencil brush to apply. I'm only going to take it about halfway through. Now I'm going to go into this shade right here called Flamed. Same brush. I'm going to add that here, and I'm also going to run it below. Add a little bit more of the matte white. Ooh, that looks really pretty. Okay, guys, I'm going to pop off camera to take care of finishing touches. I'll be right back to show you the completed look number one. Okay, guys, so here's the completed look number one. For today's look, I'll be using the Wet n Wild Skinny Breakup Proof Liquid Liner on the top lash line, and mascara will be the Tartelette Tubing Mascara. For the lower waterline, I went in with a NYX Epic Wear Eyeliner in the shade Saw a Ghost Pepper. I love the way this look turned out. It was very easy to create. Everything seems to be performing well as per usual with Blend Bunny's formula. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number two. All right, for look number two, I definitely want to play with the greens. I mean, you guys know I have a thing for green. I don't know. I want to do like the bright inner corner. Eyeshadow primer is creasing. I'll fix that right now. But then I kind of did that over here. So I don't want like everything to look the same, but oh, there is a green shimmer down here to where I can kind of layer them. I actually think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to use this column for sure. And I might even bring in this matte black to deepen it up a little bit more. We'll see, but let's start with Diode. Using my Game Beauty E01. Bring that down a little bit as well. I love a shade this color. Wow. That is some crazy pigmented shadow there. Oh my god. Wow, that's really good. Now I'm going into the mid-tone green shade on a Rephr 14. Now this is going to be a palette. It's definitely matte heavy, so you're going to be able to create some really cool all matte looks. Maybe I'll do an all matte at the end. That is beautiful. I am loving this. Okay, now on, let me just clean this brush off. On a rougher 13, I actually think I'm going to skip the darker green and go straight into the matte black. The matte black is called Shutdown. We'll focus that out here. That looks really, really good. I'm going to go back in with Diode, the green, the bright, fun pop of green, yellow shade. You know, maybe I will leave it like this up here and then just do the shimmer in the inner corner. Going back in with the mid-tone green called Digital. So now let's take SoFi, which is that green down here, and we'll put that in the inner corner. But actually, before I do that, I'm gonna do I want to keep this all monochromatic? We could pop it with the orange or the red even. This shade down here. Let's pop it with this orange. Let me do Burn on the bottom, and then I'll go into SoFi for the inner corner. I'm using my BK Beauty 204. Wow, that is an intense shade. Let me take some of that off. These shadows, these mattes in particular, they pack a punch. Now I'm going to go back and add a little bit more Diode. Now we're going to do SoFi. I'm using my damp Rephr 03. Well, this kind of got Christmassy, didn't it? I thought this was going to be more orange, like a red orange. Almost the color of my shirt. Okay guys, I'm gonna take care of finishing touches and I will be right back to show you guys the completed look number 2. Okay guys, so here is the completed look number 2. Same everything with the exception of the lower waterline, an LA Girl Neon Shockwave lip liner. This one is in the shade Outrage. Ooh, I love them both. I think I'm going to remove the blue. I have to choose a look to go to work in. So I'm going to remove the blue and then I'll come back and we'll start creating the third and final look with a Machina palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. Let's move on to look number 3. I think we need to play with the pinks a little bit. So I'm actually going to start with this one down here. Is this Enamored? Yeah, Enamored. Actually, no, I'm going to start with Error Code and then go into Enamored and then maybe down here. I'm not too sure, but let me start first with this one over here. I'm taking the shade on a BK202 and we're just going to focus this in the crease. Now in a BK211, I'm going in with the shade Enamored. I'm just going to focus this on the crease and also the outer corner. Now I'm going to go into this shade down here. I think it's pronounced Oxy Talkin. I think so. I'm using a Rephr 13. Well, I didn't mean for these looks to be kind of all monochromatic. That's just, I guess, the vibe of the palette. But at least I've been able to change it up with the lower lash line. Like keep it monochromatic at the top, but do something different on the bottom. Maybe we'll change it up with one of these shimmers in here. These shades are so good. Like these reds and berries are phenomenal. I think I'm going to do this shade. I'm going to do this shade. I was going to go down here, but let's try this one. This one is called Switch. I'm using my damp Morphe M124. Going back in with the Rephr 13 and that third matte shade I used just to blend. All right, now for the lower lash line. Did I use Glitch? did I use Glitch for the lower lash line, or did I use this one? I don't remember in one of the looks. I still haven't used a gray, and I do like the way gray and pink look together. So you know what? I'm going to use that one. It's called Robotic. Is it Robotic? Yeah. I'm using a BH Cosmetics pencil brush. Oh, I like this. Good choice. We'll do something different for the inner corner. Do a shimmer. Now I think I'll go in with this one right here, Mortality. Same brush, I'm just going to spray it. Okay guys, I will be right back after I just take care of a couple little finishing touches to show you the third and final look. Okay guys, so here is the completed look number 3. All I did, same everything, but I added some Rare Beauty eyeliner to the lower lash line in the shade Black. I love it. I loved all 3 looks. I didn't get to use every single shade in the palette, but I think I have a pretty good impression, a pretty good feel of the palette to give you guys my final thoughts, and also to show you guys some comparisons to a couple other palettes you might already have in your stash. Okay guys, so after creating 3 looks with the new Machina palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, let's talk about the cover art because I think it is so beautiful and so fitting with this palette. I love the little flowers on the side, and then this is where robot meets human right here, and look at the little butterfly on the nose. I think they did a beautiful job with the artwork. You do get a full-size mirror, and then these are your 24 different shadows. Now this palette will retail for $45 and it drops on December 1st at 11 AM CST. My new affiliate code Steff saves you 10% off of your order in case you want to take advantage of that. This palette does follow the traditional Blend Bunny layout. It just does it in a little different of a way. So like the shimmer starts up here, and then over here on this one it starts or it ends at the bottom, but you do get the mattes in the same gradient order, light, medium, deep, to where you could just take this column by column and use it that way. The mattes are super pigmented. A little goes a long way. Start off lightly, then blend into your desired pigmentation. I didn't get any fallout from this palette, so that was pretty good. Again, this is a more matte heavy palette. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6 shimmer multi duochrome shadows in this palette, and then the rest are going to be beautiful rich matte shades. I love that Maggie collaborated on this palette with her father. I think this is such a special palette, not just to her, but for so many people that, you know, have lost their fathers. I lost mine over 19 years ago in my early 20s. So to me, this means a lot, and I know it represents a lot of hard work and dedication, and I know if he was here, he would be so proud of Maggie and just everything that she's been able to accomplish with Blend Bunny Cosmetics. She's just taken Blend Bunny Cosmetics to the next level, and I'm so happy that they sent this my way. Now, if you're not going to be able to pick up the Machina palette, but I know a lot of you collect Blend Bunny, so a lot of you probably will be picking it up, but I did want to compare it to a couple other palettes. Now, I don't have the Blends palette from Blend Bunny, but I thought that this particular palette kind of looked most similar to the new Machina palette. Now I'll put Machina over here and you'll see Blends on the other side. Not identical, but you know, there are some similar shades in this one. And then the second one that I wanted to show you guys was actually one of the Norvina palettes, and this one I believe is volume 6. So here's what volume 6 looks like. And then here is what Machina looks like. So I'll let you judge for yourself. I do see some similarities, but I also see some major differences. They would make nice companion palettes because I feel over here in the ABH palette, you're getting a little bit more pastels than what you get over here in the Blend Bunny palette. These are my favorite palettes, by the way, from ABH. They're the only palettes I will continue to buy just because I'm not really a big fan of their new formula. But Blend Bunny is definitely a brand I will always have in my stash, and I am so grateful that I got this in PR. Congratulations, Maggie. Your dad is smiling at you from heaven, and he is very proud of your hard work and dedication. Let me know if you guys are going to be picking this palette up. Let me know which look was your favorite. Team 1, 2, 3, none, all. Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.